Oh my God, no, I did not.
I'm just kidding.
Hold on. Just want to clarify the biscuit.
So
Okay, I just want to start with a moment of silence. Contagious in moments like these. Welcome, everyone, to what should we call this? The mysterious ceremony, the ancient ritual, gathering, celebration of our two beloved friends, Dan and Emily. Some of you may be asking yourselves, what am I doing here? In this outfit, in this ruffled tuxedo shirt, in this party dress, and this fancy bike helmet riding through the desert. Is this a wedding? An adventure elopement? Or just an excuse for a dance party? I think we should simply accept it as one part of a great mystery.
Can you write this?
Thousands of years ago, people began leaving traces of their lives carved into these rocks around us. They drew enigmatic pictures, human figures with horns, long wavy lines, stars and planets, riders with bows and arrows, and outlines of their hands. Some of this art commemorates some kind of cosmology, and some may be personally significant, fully known only to the person who made them. But mysteries themselves are meaningful, even if we never fully know them. We may never know why we can't get Dan up before 10 on Saturday mornings, or what, to quote one of his favorite musical artists, Meatloaf, means when he says, "I would do anything for love, but I won't do that."
Is it this morning? So funny.
We may never know if those artists were creating a mythology or simply doodling. And for decades, anthropologists were focused on the question of what the symbols meant. But recently, they have been exploring a new theory. Perhaps the pictures are only there to mark a gathering spot. And in this way, newspaper rock is analogous to the super cracked bulletin board, telling people where to meet. The theory is that small bands of hunter-gatherers would come together here once or twice a year in order to exchange information, trade goods, and, like climbers in Indian Creek millennia later, expand the gene pool by selecting a partner from a different tribe. It has been 6 seasons since I met Emily and Dan at the Super Bowl campground, and they were my first guides to Indian Creek. I couldn't have asked for 2 better partners, both for me and my wife and our 2 boys, who were still in diapers when we started climbing here. Emily was happy to read Busy Busy Town or listen to descriptions of their imaginary worlds. And the kids could count on Dan to take their requests to spin them around until they were sick, quite literally.
Did that really happen?
Thanks, Mary. Well, Dan got sick.
Oh.
But more importantly, from the very beginning, it struck me that the 2 of them had discovered a secret that made each trip out here a joyous experience. Both of them have the gift, rare among climbers, of not taking this endeavor too seriously and pointing out the absurdity of those of us who do, not naming names. They discovered, I think, long ago that the point of a climbing trip is not the climbing, but sharing the experience with those you love. And in fact, my favorite memories of those trips have little to do with climbing and everything to do with friendship and connection, stories around the fire, conversations at the base of the cliff or on the drive out. And I suspect that all of us have experienced a similar feeling being around Emily and Dan. Their respect and care for one another makes all of us a little more considerate of each other. Their contentment in each other's company makes all of us a little happier to be wherever we happen to be. Their appreciation for the richness of our lives makes us all savor the experiences that we've shared. And today we're here in our ridiculous fancy clothes and helmets, prepared for whatever it is they tell us to do. We're here most of all to show our gratitude to them and promise our support in their new life as husband and wife. Now, the important questions. You guys want to rush in? Bo, who goes first? I'll go first, Emily. You go first.
Okay.
Emily.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
It's still shorter. Emily, do you promise to continue doing your best as a partner the rest of your life, to support and encourage Dan in the full knowledge that it will bring both joy and challenges? Do you accept Dan in all his mystery, and will you do your best to always remember this promise?
I did.
Dan, do you promise to continue doing your best as a partner the rest of your lives, to support and encourage Emily in the full knowledge that it will bring both joy and challenge? Do you accept Emily in all her mystery, and will you do your best to always remember this promise?
I do.
Then under the authority of your friend's love, the sky's heat, the changing seasons, the ceaseless course of geology, I now join you in marriage. You may kiss each other.